Look at this map of FIFA rankings. India, with a population of 1.5 billion people, sits below rank 117. They rank beneath countries like Syria and North Korea, proving this is a failure of systems, not a lack of athletic potential. The stagnation traces back to 4 specific roadblocks: an absence of grassroots infrastructure, decades of historical mismanagement, a financially broken domestic league, and the absolute commercial monopoly of cricket. A massive population pool yields 0 results if a country lacks the infrastructure to identify and nurture talent before they reach adolescence. The current state is a steep drop from the 1950s and 60s. During that period, India won gold at the 1951 and 1962 Asian Games and reached the Olympic semifinals. But the All India Football Federation failed to adapt to global standards. They declined an invitation to the 1950 World Cup, and for decades, domestic players competed in 50-minute matches, while the rest of the world played a full 90 minutes, severely limiting player stamina. At the same time, fierce local rivalries between Calcutta clubs like Mohun Bagan and East Bengal captured the majority of regional funding. Players prioritized lucrative club contracts over building a unified national team. Administrators ignored global advancements and relied entirely on localized passion. This complacency dismantled India's early dominance and set a long-term precedent of poor governance. In 1983, India won the Cricket World Cup. This specific victory permanently shifted the cultural and financial landscape away from football. This win coincided perfectly with the introduction of color television. Cricket secured massive early broadcasting rights and monopolized corporate sponsorships nationwide. This bar chart reveals the financial reality today. The Board of Control for Cricket in India generates over 4,360 crore rupees annually. The AIFF brings in just 80 crore. Without broadcasting revenue and corporate backing, football is starved of the capital required to build a competitive nationwide ecosystem. Global football powerhouses begin scouting and systematically training players at 5 years old. In India, structured youth programs rarely start before age 12. India has only 26 AFC Pro licensed coaches, compared to Iran's 130. And instead of fixing grassroots, the Indian Super League loses money. Clubs pay 777 crore in entry fees against 540 crore in broadcast revenue, with no mandate to fund youth academies. Launching a top-heavy, profit-driven league on top of a non-existent grassroots ecosystem guarantees financial instability and continued poor performance internationally. Fixing this requires a 10-month professional calendar to build player stamina and a nationwide scouting network that identifies talent at age 5. The AIFF must also force every ISL club to fund local youth academies and drastically expand coaching certification programs across the country. A nation of 1.5 billion people cannot wait for isolated generational talent. Only a strict focus on systemic infrastructure will turn India into a global football contender.